no police to protect you. Did you own a gun?
Did your neighbor?
Some survived.
We survived, established a new normal. But there are also those who build nothing, create nothing.
Hyenas preying on the weak. They've made our world bleed.
Okay, this intro is pretty dramatic. Now, I went ahead and played the beta for The Division 2, and it actually felt good. This game has definitely done a big improvement from the previous version. Right off the bat, there is an issue with Dolby Atmos. The audio is just broken. Listen to this. And this is happening since closed beta, with no solution whatsoever. I had to switch over to my general speakers to enjoy the ambient noise, footsteps, and communications messages from the headquarters. So this game all started back when all the fans were raging for all the injustice in The Division, Ubisoft's first attempt at this action shooter RPG. When I started in closed beta, the game felt familiar with optimized graphics. Now, we're coming a long way from New York City with harsh cold weather, and now it's summertime in Washington, D.C. Open beta gave some hope to the Division world. This game actually felt like a true beta test game, not only a marketing plan. It is a smooth representation of The Division. The game mechanics are familiar with a little tweak on how they respond now. Shooting feels more comfortable, and how health is depleted makes more sense against NPCs. Making mistakes are usually punished in this game, but now you can't one-shot kill enemies, which is a bummer. If I'm good aiming, shouldn't I get a better result? Well, no, regardless of your gun, you can't headshot just like before. If you want to one-shot kill, you need like a sniper spec to be able to do that. Now, I believe the game was intent to play as cover suppression fire type of game, with more realism. You know, you hide behind a cover or a car or something, and then shoot, which actually seems to be much more fun. But I would like to see more of the survival features being the norm in this game. Also, make bullets a little bit more scarce in some areas. But then, because enemies need rounds and rounds of bullets to go down, it wouldn't make sense to make it too realistic, though. Again, this is PvE, and it felt much smoother than the Division 1.
There's the agent! Get that fire out!
Skills feel the same as before, but now we have additional skills such as the drones. A new feature has been added to the game, and you can now target the enemies you want your mines or turrets to focus, providing you a better cover or truly attacking the right enemy. The artificial intelligence is not super smart, but definitely feels more challenging than the Division 1. I mean, the mission feels a little more fun, even though they are the same concept, right? Kill a ton of bad guys and rescue, protect, restore something or someone. Now, some missions are not 100% clear what you need to do, so I believe that the Division 2 needs to at least clarify exactly what are the actions to do in this game or what you need to do in the missions. But besides that, the game seems to be fun so far. The new interaction with special character adds more into the customization and relationship created through your role-playing game. For example, you can actually recruit a group or a team of people that will do some scavenging and get some specs for you and new items and modifications, which is quite cool. It makes it a little bit much more, I'll say, interesting, not just a normal NPC anywhere, right? There's actually conversation in between a couple of NPCs and you, which I believe it gives a little bit more into the role-playing concept. There is much more loot than before throughout Washington, but it doesn't feel like you gotta go loot maniac as before. From the first stage of the game, I noticed you'll be doing a lot of crafting and leveling, so have in mind that you won't replicate exactly the same thing that you had in the Division 1, where you were picking every single thing that you could find, around New York, and try and see if you could replace your weapons and stuff like that. Now here, you will have to do a little more on crafting and creating your own weapons. From the first stages of the game, I also noticed that you don't get that many weapons and gear as before. From the first mission, I was only able to get 2 weapons, which doesn't pollute my backpack with unnecessary items, so it kind of makes sense. At the end of the day, I believe that it's more about skill and having fun than just the gear that you have. Now, getting into the design of the game, the character models are a little bit off. I took my time with the randomizer in closed beta, and after 10 minutes plus, I still didn't find a character set that I like. Maybe I'm just picky, but females do need an improvement. I mean, a little variation or more variation in the build would be greatly appreciated. All of them just look, some of them look bland and flat. And, in real life, there's different types of builds, right? So I would strongly recommend, if it's possible, to add a little bit more variations.
It's worse than ever. We're barely holding things together. What am I supposed to do? Help us. I am helping. Just not the way you want me to. We need you out there. The leg wouldn't stop. It's not about that. I know it isn't. But if we fail, all right.
I believe this game is ready for launch. It might have a bug or two, and I'm still waiting for the Dolby Atmos issue to be solved, but so far this game showed a good improvement. To be honest, I wasn't even stuck in a waiting queue to get in the game. I had no random disconnections or lag. Now the true challenge will be on release date, and that will tell, but for now, I'll be joining the ranks for the Division 2. Now, if you like the video, just go ahead and click on thumbs up, and remember to also click on notifications so you can be notified when I create a new video and I have published it. Hope you like this video. See you in the next one.